Is Sunday, November 1st, 2020. My name is Lyra. We will be having a new player orientation meeting tonight. As always, we begin our meetings with a wonderful empowerment video and hope that you enjoy. Greetings, free agents, all of you. Welcome. This is a player orientation meeting, and we are here today to share some updates on our site development and discuss what is going on and how we're building our community networks and community for community. This is all about inspiring and empowering the hero within every one of us and working together to rebuild our communities. There's a lot of communities out there that are struggling right now because of the shutdowns and foreclosures and all of the things that are going on right now that are overwhelming for a lot of people. And we need to be working together to build each other up and support each other in these hard times. And so, one of the things that we're doing here at Great Works Alliance is empowering everyone who's within our network through fun gamification process of missions and quests that start from personal missions and quests and expand from there. And so, when you go to our site, greatworksalliance.com, which is this one right here, we share a little bit about our vision, our mission, when we want to have you come join us. We're seeking players to join our development and growth in tech, community, service meshing, making it easier for us to all work together to improve the quality of life of everyone in our communities. And our mission, the mission of Great Works Alliance, is to build a community-centric social network collaboration and referral platform, enabling ease of access to community resources, extended services, and community leaders, activating the user's full potential through fun, gamification, interactive engagement, and meritocracy, inspiring and empowering the hero within. You are all heroes. And when you help others within your community, whether it's an internet community or your local community, you are a hero to those people that you are helping. And you're a hero to yourself by joining in conversations within your community, within your family, and finding resolution that is peaceful and improves quality of life for yourself and those that you love. So anyway, here on our site, we have some information about how you can get involved, what we provide our guests, players, and free agents. We are all free agents in life when we take on challenges and have that choice to take on that mission and that challenge. And we can find out so much about each other and about, new things in life. So, there's a new section is what are my superpowers, and we're recognizing this as different sections within the abilities spectrum. So this can be used when you're looking at building your resume. This is the following list of superpowers is not complete, but this is some of what we've found that is recognized by employers, teams, and communities. This list and identified missions are growing daily, and your participation is appreciated. So if you want to participate, please click the link here, profile. It will take you to the skills and merit evaluation form, where we learn a little bit about what your passions are. And then, when we're working together in these teams, teamwork gets the job done, right? So some of the categories are top tier skills, acquired work skills, and then relations skills. These are different areas that employers and teams are looking for within individuals. And so we'll start with top tier skills. For the job title or function, these skills are considered primarily when being a participant, as well as verifiable for employment purposes. They include, but are not limited to, ethical conduct, teamwork, leadership, communication, computer skills, time management, effective communication, emotional intelligence, conflict management, stress management, problem solving, productivity and organization, critical thinking, attention to detail, and adaptability. So those are all top tier skills, and I bet you all have quite a few of those. Those are superpowers. I know I have some of those superpowers too. And then we have another section that we're looking at, acquired work skills. So that's the next section. And These skills are the work skills one acquires and develops for living and employment purposes. There are skills that are very essential for just living and being able to care for yourself and the ones that you love. And so this can be expanded, but this is the list we've come up with so far, and that is to include technical skills, heavy machine operation, artisan skills, legal, medical, education, construction, communication, management, politics, investigation, law enforcement, design, sales and marketing, and emergency responders. And then the last section that has been developed so far is on relations skills. These skills pertain to individuals' ability to communicate and work with others effectively. They include, but are not limited to, temperance, forgiveness, empathy, honesty and integrity, kindness, perspective, open mindedness, and love. And you'll see that there's a theme here. There are badges that are at the top of each of these. These badges have been developed by Great Works Alliance based on our meritocracy system that we have been promoting. And if you click on the link to each of these tiles, it will show a list of badges that are included within each core character virtue, which is justice, for example, and then the character strengths. So these are this is the kind of badging system that we have been developing for over a month now, based on the teachings and education of positive psychology. Good.
No, I just noticed there was another gathering, so I thought I'd see what's going on.
Yeah, well, we're just talking about Great Works Alliance. You know, I mentioned that earlier in the meeting we had with Amber today, right?
Uh-huh.
This is what I've been working on with my partner here, Nate, and some other individuals. And right now we're using the car as an office, so it's a little teetery. Sorry about that.
Where are
Um,
we heading?
well, we're in a meeting. You know, this has been quite an experience here this past year and a half. You remember a little over a year ago when I headed out and wanted to connect with people across the country for family rights.
Oh, uh-huh.
So I went to Las Vegas and I interviewed Michael McDonald, who's currently in jail for mailing presents to his children. I did that interview last year. And then I went down into Texas to see what the status is down there for family rights with CPS, and met up with Nathan here, and we started working on Great Works Alliance, which is the platform that we're now promoting here in this meeting. So this is our player orientation meeting, and we have it every Sunday from 5:30 p.m. on, and we talk about the new developments at Great Works Alliance and what we offer to begin with through the Coalition for Protection of Children and Families. That, you remember that organization that I was working
Uh-huh.
on? So that is our beta testing grounds, and that's this here. And this is where clients can request advocacy, assistance, make mission requests, collaboration requests, and other kinds of requests. And as an agent, I can sign in here, and putting my information in, it'll take me to a ticket desk, which has tickets. We have a knowledge base with information. we have tasks, and then we also have our agent list of people who are on teams. We have over 30 teams at this point in time. We're bringing in different organizations to develop more teams to help connect advocacy all over the place and help our communities rebuild for everyone.
I see. Oh, good.
And so it's a ticket management system is basic, the basic gist of it. And we're working to develop this platform so that people have that peer-to-peer support, and they have that encouragement in, when they're doing something that may sometimes feel like a thankless job, and we want to uplift everyone in their own, whatever their path may be. Helping them is a part of the whole theme here. We're here to help.
I have to say, not so much thankless. It's just that people don't understand. They don't know what's going on
Yeah,
in our family courts.
they don't understand what's going on in family courts. Sometimes they don't even understand what we have firefighters that are fighting fires all across California, and we have people who are actually starting those fires. it's,
Uh-huh.
it's truly tragic. But when we are able to recognize those heroes within our communities, and then bring upliftment to them, recognition, and then how that can actually inspire others to take an initiative to improve something, or offer their gifts, offer their skills in a volunteer project, or something of that nature. And that's what this
Uh-huh.
is about.
I don't even know how many shared parenting people are still around. Present group.
Nah, it's pretty sad right now. A lot of people are shut in their homes and feeling very cut off from the world.
Hmm. Well, that works the court's advantage, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yes, indeed it does. Especially when, as far as I understand, while we have restaurants and grocery stores open across the nation, there are still welfare offices and CPS offices that are closed to the public.
Oh man.
So where's the sense in that, right?
Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna give you a tour. I'm going to my desk.
All right. So I don't know if you've been able to check at all this site that has been developed to work and provide some incentives for people to get involved in their communities. We have those badges that I shared earlier when Amber was done with her presentation. So we have created several different sets of badges, and it's all about meritocracy here, and the idea is, so we want to know what people's passions and skills are, right? What ignites them, what inspires them to be active in their community, what they're passionate about. And the question here, how do you see yourself? If life is a game and we are all players, whom will you be? And so we've created a breakdown of the different levels for our players, individuals, to participate. So there's
Okay.
seeker, journeyman, explorer, warrior, and master. The ones that are underlined right now are actually links that you can click on and go and see videos and that are representative of those categories.
Okay. Hmm.
And then we have our breakdown of our Meritus badging system. Now, we have this all in an information presentation packet for anyone who's interested in learning more about how this is mapped out for community involvement and team players and the badging. But this is our mind map here, right? Of the different areas that we're looking at and inspiring and empowering.
Difficult. Huh.
We've been on for a little bit, just sharing some update information. And the page that I'm sharing right now is the updated information for the Soul Spark and Meritus badging system. And we are being more clear
Yeah.
in like the the um, the different areas that we're looking at as far as the opportunities for badges and merit to be awarded, right? So when we
Yeah.
talk about this, we're talking about how the Meritus badging system is based on level of participation, initiative, collaboration, and introspection. And we have the complete breakdown at this link here is GWA points, merit, and life scale. That gives you a complete breakdown of it. The missions published are steps to aid in the completion of player team quests. And for those of you who were not at this morning's meeting, we actually did a player presentation. Amber from California shared information about the ballot and about the different propositions that are on the ballot. And so we had a sort of city or town hall meeting to talk about that. And Jim was actually there. So, yeah, that was kind of cool.
Good.
Yeah. And we're encouraging others to do similar.
Yeah. I would say so.
We need to be talking about these things. And the reason we labeled it town hall slash hollow is because we're entering into this hollow universe through internet and communication over video conferencing calls and stuff. So more holographic imaging happening and transformations and communication. So anyway, um, as far as I was saying about the different sectors that we've identified for the Meritus badging system at the moment, we're looking at character virtues and strengths, which is one of the sets of badges I've been sharing. And then there's an energy exchange category that would be goods, time, and mentorship. Then there's the sets that would be the skills badges. Those skills can include degrees, certificates, and life skills, and can be attached to an individual's profile from the beginning and then also added to through their quests and mission completions. Then we have another category for tools, equipment, and other operations to be shared and traded, because there are people out there who have like a big cat or some kind of heavy machinery that they may want to trade to share with a new farmer who needs some help, but there's going to be an exchange that happens there. And so that there's actually a lot of talk about this in holochain and other uh, community groups about this sharing of equipment, and also um, energy goods in exchange. Then we also have the category of the sustainable and regenerative recognition badges. Those are through uh, those badges I shared from the sustainable goals that the UN has developed. And then our sixth category would be the community for community sector, with level and with level of impact. So um, whether it's in the medical field or the science or government or education, and there are a lot of organizations and companies that may have a level of impact in several different areas in the sectors of the community, and so those can also be um, registered and recognized. And so we're talking about using the ability to identify, adapt, and overcome. This is what you can employ throughout your missions and quests. The outcomes will enable the player to receive recognition points in the form of meritus badging system and other tangible and non-tangible rewards. And people have been asking us recently, like, what is this whole system of meritocracy? You've seen some memes and they aren't necessarily favorable, but there's always going to be some pushback. The idea of meritocracy really is about peer review, public engagement, and being able to have that recognition within your community, how that can empower individuals to level up in their own life and community, nourishing their soul spark. We're talking about, what's fulfilling you, what's going to improve your quality of life, and how positive reinforcement is vital to that empowerment process. And
I
then
think it's an excellent system you came up with. It really edifies somebody and gets them excited to do more, because people are competitive. They like the gaming, they like the win. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
it's not even about competitiveness, but it's also allowing one as many badges as they build up. It allows one to look in the mirror and see how really good they are. You
How
know?
awesome you all are, right?
Right. How awesome you all are.
That's the point. To enable us to
Yeah.
all look in the mirror and see an accurate reflection as we're able to gain insight into restructuring ourselves from the inside. What do we like? What do we not like? What do we want to change? What do we have power over to make changes in that direction that you want, and have a clearer purpose for what you're here for and why you want to be here for it.
And when we're
Well,
all
I know my mission, or I know my destiny.
well, and when we have a clear picture of what we're doing here, we are not ending up zombies. Let's wake the zombies up. Yes, go for it, Jim.
Yeah, right. If they can be woke, they're probably, some of them are way, way too far gone for my blood.
Jim, yes.
Won't even approach them.
I'm sorry?
No.
You were saying something, Jim?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, that must have been your light then.
Cat's playing with the toy behind me.
Ah. So I want to know your thoughts, Jim. What do you think?
It would be great, but I don't quite see us getting to what I needed out of the organization, which is changing the policies, changing the getting children back in our lives for those of us that have been like completely alienated. I'm gradually getting to that point now on my own without the group. I hate to say it, but kind of way I have. The children have been, what's her face is finally come around, and there's you can't see it, but what's her face is finally coming around, and the children and I've had some great times together lately.
Awesome. Well,
And
so what this whole system does is it enables advocates a way to connect with other advocates to help with these missions, these challenges that we're all facing, whether it be family court corruption, It's all about coordination here, providing a platform where coordinated efforts can actually be implemented and executed, where we have advocates who may not have all of the information can go and access information that other advocates have shared on cases. We have case management as one of the main categories for
Uh-huh.
our agents who are playing in this platform to participate in. And then, so this can be you, if you had a mission that you wanted to publish to Great Works Alliance platform, you would be able to create a ticket. It would be a mission request, and that could be anything. It could be legislative, it can be judicial, it can be rallies, events, donations, collaboration requests. Oh, a whole myriad of different ways for us to be able to connect with the specific advocate that identifies with that specific topic or field or mission.
Uh-huh. In our area, it seemed to be more like we needed I don't want to say camaraderie, we needed the support for people who are being screwed over by the system.
Right.
And I'm about to the point where my children are about to age out, and I never did get my class action suit, so I'm not really happy.
Understood. Totally understood. And that's another part of this is there is a support system. That's why we have these meetings and other meetings that we collaborate and work on to help, because sometimes, yeah, it's just emotional support. It's just
Yeah.
somebody needs a shoulder to cry on. And there are those advocates out there that are willing to be able to do that and spend the
And that's
time.
what I've done a lot of for people on
Right.
my various sites.
Right. And so, but a lot of them get run ragged because there are so many people out there that are going through the same stressors. And if we have more of a coordinated approach,
What do I
people
say?
won't be getting sick so much. We'll be able to support each other better.
What have I said all along? The courts are making new members every day, or potential
Yeah.
members every day.
Mhm.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So, like for example,
You know, I gotta say, as an advocate, my name is Mary, by the way.
Hi,
But
Mary.
I gotta say, as an advocate, hi, working across the country has really opened doors for a lot of people that's been in seclusion. I've been single for 14 years, and by doing the advocacy work, it's bringing people together. It's bringing me together with people that I would have never otherwise found or met or anything like that. And it is a very community love-based relationships that you find with people that become your family. They really do.
Mm-hmm.
So I adopted quite a few veterans as my little sonny boys that didn't have parents, or just there by themselves. So it's very rewarding, I'll tell you that. Just that itself, and it's self-help too, because of me living by myself. You need that human contact, others that can relate, that can understand, and that will have a listening ear, even just to listen out. You don't have to say a thing back,
Uh-huh.
other than you can understand and relate. Because I'll tell you, between and this Great Works Alliance, I don't think there's one that isn't involved in it that hasn't went through something or another that can relate to everybody, and some people are on step one and some people are on step two, but that helping hand on the way up can get you up to 10 real quick, and you'll be motivated and more, alive. It's like going to that Trump, and this isn't political, but it was like me going to the Trump rally. The American spirit, it wasn't a thing that Trump said. It was the American spirit of the people and the love and the unity that was happening, It was such a life-changing moment I'll never forget, I miss that. It's the 1970s, the 60s, Mm-hmm.
Nothing's the same today.
Yeah.
That's right. That's for sure. But we can adapt.
Yeah.
That's part of what we talk about is identify, adapt, and overcome. And there are obstacles that we are facing
Right.
every single day, and it is our ability to do that that is amazing. And we are superheroes to ourselves every day when we do that. Excuse me. It's been a long day, but I am so glad that you are here tonight, and that I can hear from you what you're feeling and how you're working through what you have to go through. And I'm glad you're able to see your daughter longer or more often there, Jim.
More,
So
yeah.
that's wonderful. And don't think
That's
I didn't.
wonderful.
I heard you. What I wanted to share here, this is something that we've been working on for the benefit of our communities. This is that community for community service and advocacy contact and referral information. And what this is about is, like, in our individual communities right now, if you want to file a complaint or file a gratitude, a letter of gratitude, it doesn't go very far. If you have a community service organization that you're happy with, you can say to the manager, well, this person was really helpful, and they may or not get recognition for that. Or if you have like a service center that is not doing their service, not doing what they're supposed to, who do you complain to? Who do you get to complain to? Right, Jim?
It operates it.
This is all about bringing back that public engagement and auditing, and ability to recognize those organizations that are doing stellar and those organizations that may need some help. And when we are able to identify those sectors, those two different sectors, and also identify where our communities don't have the services that are vitally essential and needed for improved quality of life, that we can also address that. So this is all about that public engagement, and then the ability to build positively upon what is going on that's great. And look, Mary's washing dishes. She's like, I'll wash the dishes, I'll make it all clean now. Let's clean it up, let's clean it all up, make it so that it actually works, because we live in a system that's broken. We all recognize it's a broken system. Who's gonna fix it? It's kind of like Ghostbusters. Who are you gonna call, right? I ain't afraid of no ghosts. But this is, what are we gonna do in our communities? Are we gonna just continue taking the beatings, taking the abuse as they run rampant and take our rights away and take our communities and destroy them?
Actually, no. I am doing I am getting involved in my community. One of the businesses hit the newspaper, and I've been working with them since way before he opened. And we got a corrupt little city going on, and the mayor that's in office really isn't running the city. The mayor 12 years ago is running the city, so it's a corrupt situation. Anyway, a business is trying to open, and the city got their liquor license revoked on the reputation of 2 bars previous to where that establishment is now. That was, you know, those 2 establishments, I've been here all my life, and they were rowdy, they were unkept, they were slime ball party houses, you know what I'm saying? This place is family orientated, way different atmosphere. They poured $80,000 into that building, and they're trying to compare, you know, and so I'm getting a petition going, and having all the neighbors within the vicinity, blocks, like 4 blocks within the vicinity, sign that petition saying that that business has not caused anything since it's opened, and you know, have them go through it, you know, and be in favor of it. You know, this guy went above and beyond to open up his business, and he's got a history. So what? So don't we all, you know? So, or most of us, I know I do. You know, it's just discrimination. You can't blame the building for the people that are rowdy and getting, you know, intoxicated and stuff like that. That's like blaming the gun for killing somebody, you know? Come on.
Or blaming a barking.
So anyways, yeah.
Being rowdy at a meeting. He's like, I'm just protecting.
Talk about buildings and what goes on inside. There's a place here in town that was one of the old bars. The man who owned it finally passed away, and it's turned into a Hispanic church.
Oh, wow.
Complete 360.
Yeah. Cool.
Wow.
That's what we need to be doing, is encouraging those kind of businesses and those kind of organizations to be created, to be allowed to help others. This is about improving quality of life. Improving quality of life, including...
You got to be supportive, and you got to stand against the grain. If the system is wrong, stand against it and fix the damn crap. You know?
And
they're lucky this isn't my business, because let me tell you something. I'd be screaming all kinds of women's rights and disability acts, and oh yeah. You know, I wish she'd sign it over for me for a day. I'll get the liquor license and call it a day. Give the business back and call it. Really nice place. I've ate there. I've missed 2 days of it being open since it's been open. But I bring my family there. It's very nice. And it's just it's a really nice atmosphere. Totally different, you know? So I think they're getting a raw deal. And they even listed in the article how they stopped when there was workers there, and 2 of them were felonies. Big deal. They're working on the building. You know?
That's another thing that we support, is to reduce recidivism by employing ex-convicts. That giving them a fresh start is a really important thing, because we have too many people that have been put in jail for too long, and they need to be able to have some way when they get out of jail to support
jobs, or else they're going to be criminals. You got to survive.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes. So, I mean, that's...
But that offends me. The mayor is quoted in this paper of saying that, and I'm a felon. You know, I mean, I was young and stupid, but, and it was a minor thing, but still, you know what I'm saying? If you're attacking somebody of that nature, you're attacking me. You know, everybody's got a right to live. Plain and simple. And this is not your town as quoted in the paper. This is our town. Let's get that really, really established and correct, Mr. Mayor. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be having this conversation tomorrow morning.
I bet.
If you're gonna have that call, Mayor,
Crazy.
you might consider the irony in the fact that a false accusation of any sense, like to incriminate someone, especially willfully, is a crime.
Oh no, I'm going down there face to face with the recorder going, and I am going to entrap him on telling him his true feelings, that he's got a hard on for this guy and it's nothing to do with the business, you know? So, yeah, because that's exactly what it is. You know, he doesn't want the common council blowing up the restaurants and bars in our vicinity, Donnie Russell, and he doesn't want somebody else's business taking anything from Donnie Russell. Well, bullshit, you know? Come on. You got to be out of here cutting, picking my time with that bull crap.
Right? Like
Bill Keeler, he's a 30-year state trooper, and thinks he's, you know, King Tut. Crazy. Yeah. I would get it for stalking. What are they doing questioning workers at a bar? That's code enforcement. That's got nothing to do with you. And disclosing their identities and all that. I'll tell you something right now. That's terrible. That'll be rectified. That guy will have his license, you know? And it's not even his bar, it's his wife's. But big deal. I don't care if it was his big toe, you know? He's got rights.
Too bad you're up there up in New York instead of Florida.
It's not illegal to drink and it's not illegal for a license.
I know this awesome sheriff.
What's that?
It's too bad you're up there in New York, Mary, because I know this amazing sheriff down in Florida that is like founded in constitutionalism. He's an amazing guy. He's seen both sides of the tracks. He's even encountered repeated false accusations, even including within the department. I think you two would probably get along really well.
Oh, believe me, he's had to go along with some things he's not proud of and finally stood against the grain, you know? Yeah, I'm sure if he's that good of a constitutional sheriff, yeah, he's standing against the grain now. He's done with it. He's seen too much on the inside. Now he's coming out.
We're looking for more
Yes.
and more
Yes.
people, advocates that are standing against the grain. Like, you know, let's not take this as business as usual. You know, they're already threatening
That's right.
to shut down more businesses again because of the supposed uptick in coronavirus. And they say that it's a mutated virus now. And it's just already the CDC has come out saying,
Listen, I feel this way.
Detriment to businesses to communities to shut down, to do the quarantine. It is more of a detriment to our communities than to have a quarantine. The quarantine itself,
I agree.
more damaging. So, I mean, this
I'm going to get this business up. I'm expecting that too. So I'm going to get this business up. Right down the block is 300 tenants to 3 different buildings. A little over that, you know, it's something like 400 tenants, but a menu is going to all of them and do delivery service for this business and really outdo Mr. Donnie Russell at the Common Council. Oh yeah, he don't do delivery. He's too lazy for that. He don't even fix the streets in our district. He's my district. Yep. Anyway, yeah, I didn't vote for him.
That's what we need to be doing, is supporting our local businesses, supporting that community infrastructure, because, you know, this is now the holiday season. Usually your small businesses make their best incomes during the holiday seasons. When we have small businesses being forced to shut down, they have to go and find alternatives to sell their whatever, their produce, their merchandise. And so, you know, it's like, it's up to us within our communities to be buying local, to hunt out those local businesses and see what they're selling and you know, be supportive of what they're selling, because we need to support our community.
I'll tell you, talk about local businesses. We just got a bread shop opened up, and I'll tell you something right now, I'll never eat another loaf of bread but from there.
Oh, wow.
It's home baked. they bake it right down to the other block, and then they sell it at this one. And my gosh, that bread is good. They got pumpkin bread, they got nut bread, they got blueberry bread, any kind of garlic bread, garlic and cheese bread. Oh my gosh, I'm a bread person, you know. I should have
used to
dressed
own
it
a
up as a loaf
bakery
of bread.
on Maui, and it was called the Grateful Bread Company. And when the holidays were upon us and I was working on making breads, we had 1 year it was hemp bread with hemp flour, and then we also made what, you know, that candied loaf that you usually get with the pineapple in it and stuff. I forget what
Fruitcake.
it's called. What's it called?
Fruitcake. Is it
Fruitcake.
a,
Thank you.
or
Our fruitcake,
The
we
fruit.
Yeah.
God, they're good.
we would marinate papaya, like dried papaya and dried mango and macadamia nuts, because I was on Maui when I had my bakery,
man?
and we'd marinate them in amaretto liqueur, and then
Oh.
we would put them into into this fruitcake, and it was the best fruitcake I had ever had. Oh my gosh. So that was a whole other lifetime ago, but yeah, I remember those days of having fresh baked
Yeah.
bread every
I
day.
can't believe some people don't like it.
Right? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, it's a brick. I'm gonna just put it over here in the cabinet. Forget about it. No. That's not what. But yeah, it's just all about.
Look at, I did my homemade beef stew. You like my homemade beef stew?
Well, I see a ladle and I
Yes.
Mashed
see a
potatoes.
pretty big pot. So awesome.
Yes. I did a homemade beef stew.
Well, you're keeping
Forever canning and cooking. I wish I lived closer to you guys.
Well, we are
Huh?
sending our love and prayers your way and your way as well, Jim. I know that you both are experiencing some health issues, and we hope that you're feeling and doing well, and stay in good health for as long as is humanly possible.
So far, so good.
Awesome.
That's right. Gotta have good health.
Weight off.
Oh.
Well, I would
Yeah.
like to end this meeting with a little prayer, because I believe it's important that we have this community understanding and prayer
Nice.
and communion, I suppose you would call it, because we're here together working to improve quality of life of all of those that we love wherever we're at. And so it is called the Law of One, as I have reinterpreted it. There are several formats that the Law of One has taken. And so the Law of One says, I am one with all that is, and all that is one with me, and I express through the one that is. And when one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. When one is healed, all are healed. We're here to heal together. We're here to help each other. And I send prayers to all of you out there struggling with whatever challenges you are facing. We hope that you will join this community, as we are here to support one another and be able to improve quality of life for everyone in service to all. Thank you.
Hallelujah and amen.
Amen.
Amen. You have a great evening.
Jim, you're not sad, are ya? Jim, you're not sad, are ya?
No. No, I'm not.
Oh, good. Good.
My picture's
Hi,
not
Jim.
working.
Have a great night,
Yeah.
everyone. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Right.
Bye.
God bless us.